Good day, comrades. This is RO Sabrina here, testing out my new um, computer. Got a new laptop, so I'm testing out the webcam, hoping that this will be better to upload much quicker than our normal uploads. So I hope that I can begin my video blogging more often than not. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who's been participating in the cure and finding that we are the cure to our body. Um, I can tell you for sure that this transition has not been easy for me, and I'm beginning to realize how much of an emotional state it is. Um, I've been pretty much doing raw. I do about 10% cooked, if that. Um, but I've noticed that certain things I just cannot have. My body's just like, no, you cannot have this. So I'm beginning to listen more and more to my body, even though it's more of an emotional attachment because I'm like, wait a minute, I shouldn't be feeling this way about food, right? And I'm just like, it's just to me, it's very emotional, and you think, you are an emotional eater. I claim to be an emotional eater in the past, but now I'm realizing that even with the basis of having certain foods, it's just basically for the taste, more social reasoning that we eat certain foods. I noticed, Elisha, that you said that you ate that vegan patty. I was craving one of those yesterday, but I didn't have it. I just didn't know how my body was going to react to it. But I'm glad I didn't. But I'm not saying that I won't have it, but it's just that there's certain vegan foods that are junk compared to what we normally eat. So if we're eating basically all raw foods and we put in something that's been processed, it's like my body now can tell what's processed and what's not processed. It's weird to me to a certain extent. Like I can't take certain things. Like if I eat something, my stomach rumbles. It's like, what in the world is this? So I put in some, Michael and I made some macaroni just to see the breakdown of how macaroni does in your body. I'm going to show you, but the one that we did have was just perfect. But this one is just like, it's like mucus. Kind of disgusting to show, but I will show it in my next vlog. I will show you. It's it's just like mucus. So if you have a cold and you're getting all this stuff out of your body, you realize that it's all mucus. And it shocked me. I was completely shocked at the breakdown. If you have macaroni, all those people tell me I love my mac and cheese, I love my cheese. But when it breaks down your body, this is how it looks inside your body. And then you wonder why you have a cold, and then you wonder why you have mucus. This transition for me has been, as I stated, very emotional. Um, it's like I don't have a desire to eat certain things anymore, like I mentioned. I can only have certain things. Even if I just eat uh, a little bowl of lentils, like last night I had acorn squash, a baked acorn squash, with a little bit of brown mentally rice, and I was completely full. I could not take anymore at all. It's like my stomach is shrinking. So when I eat something that I really like I went to Trader Joe's and this lady's like, oh, you can make this vegan chili, and I'm just like, okay, with the soy chorizo, some black beans, and some corn. I'm like, okay, I have to try this, right? I hadn't tried it yet, but I told Michael, I said we're gonna do like a real small bowl because like our food, like we cannot take anything anymore. Michael had eaten something and he just completely spit it up because our bodies are changing. Like the thing I can say now is the DNA. Our DNA is changing. So our bodies just can't take certain things anymore. No matter how much we want it and how much we crave it, it's good going down. But when it gets to that halfway mark, it's like, what are you doing to my body? You know, So there is a thing called junk food, vegan junk food. It's so funny how when you begin this journey, how you realize, okay, you get away from the meat, or you get away from red meat, and then you turn to white meat, then you go into meatless meat, and then you go into all these transitional things as far as eating. So if you're a vegan or vegetarian, whatever, and you're 3 to 5 years in, and you're still depending on these transitional foods, that's a no-go. You shouldn't be depending on those foods. Those are just for a transitional basis only. So there is a such thing as vegan junk food. So to all my people out there who are getting into being more vegetarian um, and vegan, there's also such thing as vegan junk food. I can assure you. Now, not to say that we don't have, we're human, so we do have our particular cravings, but you learn what your body can take and how much you can take. And either way, if you're eating clean food and eating raw, even if you eat something that's not good for your system, it's going to come right back out. And that's what I've noticed. It comes right back out, like immediately. It's like out. And that's one thing that I enjoy, having my digestive system so clean that when I eat something that's not right for it, it shoots it out of there like it doesn't belong. So I'm very happy for that. So this transition for me has been tough, but it's manageable. I'm surprised with the eating of food. I'm shocked. I just don't know what to say anymore. But just want you to stay away from the vegan junk as much as you can. And a lot of that vegan stuff has been made with properties of milk, soy, peanuts, and all of that stuff. You have so you want to stay away from milk. That dairy is just not good for you. I'm beginning to really, even if I get a little slight hint of dairy or egg in my foods, I can tell I get immediately sick. It's crazy to me. For someone who loves to eat, loves food, loves to cook, I can tell when my body has things that it doesn't need to be there. It rejects it. I'm learning alternatives. Like I know that you can use banana, you can blend it really thin, you can use it as a milk alternative if you want something like that, that bread filling taste. And you can also use flaxseed, soaked flaxseed for egg replacer in your egg dishes. So I'm still learning, but right now I'm really focusing on being raw as much as possible. That's my main goal right now. But I'm really proud of all the progress that everyone is making, including myself. Um, Dawn is doing great things too. So please keep us posted. I know we're all busy, but if you could stop in at least once a day or once every 2 days, let us know how you're doing and give us some feedback as to how we can help you be your own year. Talk to you soon.